Land subsidence is the lowering of land level. Simply put,
Natural cause land subsidence are tectonic processes or loading of the Earth's crust by ice sheets or by complete deltas. And on the other hand, you have human-induced land subsidence, which can be either the extraction of oil and gas, which is on greater depth. On medium level depth, there is the extraction of groundwater. And in the shallow subsurface, there is the drainage of peat and the building on top of soft soils, which means loading. And that all causes land subsidence.
the problem is essentially growing exponentially. New areas are constantly being detected and identified. We can use satellites, remote sensing, to identify areas that are subsiding.
All over the world there's land subsidence, and that's because the drivers are so diverse. I think there are great examples from the US where you have land subsidence in Florida and in Louisiana, in the Mississippi Delta, but also in California. In Europe you have Venice, of course, and then in Southeast Asia you have large cities such as Bangkok, Jakarta, or Ho Chi Minh City, which are all subsiding.
In Italy, we have all the variety of land subsidence. So we have land subsidence due to groundwater pumping, land subsidence due to hydrocarbon production, land subsidence due to peat oxidation. Because around the Venice Lagoon there are some quite big peatland that are suffering problem like here in the Netherlands.
In Holland, land subsidence is a problem. But in contrast to many other places in the world, it's not the problem around the coastline. It's mostly a problem inland, specifically in areas like this one. This is the soft heartland of the Dutch coastal zone, and this is where land subsidence is a problem.
In Santa Clara Valley, just south of San Francisco, which is the current location of the Silicon Valley, it had its own water resource management that was able to legally restrict groundwater use. And also at the same time, they were able to trade water supplies, surface water for groundwater. So a lot of things came together for them to have a chance to be successful.
We are asked for knowledge on land subsidence worldwide. We give advice in the Mississippi Delta and in Ho Chi Minh City and in Jakarta. I have to say that we lack good examples of how to deal with land subsidence in the Netherlands because there's not much funding for land subsidence research in the Netherlands at the moment, and I think that should increase.
First of all, of course, we have to create awareness about this problem because it's not so evident. So a flood or a landslide is much more evident than land subsidence.
You know, basically presented as a sustainability issue. In many places, our current practices aren't sustainable.
At least get a clear picture of what's happening so that we can take decisions on what path to follow based on actual knowledge of land subsidence. And I would say that would also raise awareness. If we really see the cost of land subsidence around the world, we will probably take different decisions than we do now, because also the longer term damage of land subsidence will become much more clear.